Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm still here in this little outpost that we discovered at the end of the previous episode, but I think it's time to return to Thornburg and talk to the king. I hope he's ready to see us now. So yeah, let's just fast travel back and let's see if we can continue our main mission. Alright, here we are. Should maybe mark my quest as active. There we go, speak to Randvi. Let's try this again. Alright, is the king ready for us?
They must be finished now. The king has called for his best mead, so the talks are concluded. It should be safe to enter.
Alright, well, let's do it.
I'm ready to face the thunder. I'll speak with the king now.
Excellent, King Styrbjorn. I will take this proposal to my nephew. I believe he will see the wisdom in it.
Good. It is all I can hope for. May the winds favor your voyage, Guthormer. Eivor, come forward and explain in plain words why you have willfully disobeyed my commands. Do you mock me?
In plain words.
I do not mock you, king. I mean to embolden you against your enemies and your own poor judgment.
You started so well.
You know nothing of my judgment.
And then
you know nothing of my plans and strategies.
Sigurd would agree with me.
My son might agree with you, but he would obey me. He knows his place.
Not as well as he knows his father.
Imagine you are harassed by an enemy with warriors that vastly outnumber your own. What profit does open war bring? Would it not be better to work quietly through diplomacy, gaining alliances? Waiting until the day our numbers outweigh our enemies and our victory is guaranteed.
Alright, so what he's saying is that we shouldn't provoke Kjotve because we wouldn't really stand a chance against his army in battle because we're not strong enough. Okay, I guess I can kind of see that. Do we have no allies? Apparently not. If we can't risk a war, we can't negotiate with brutes. That's also a good point. I mean, even if we don't provoke them, they still may attack if, you know, they're so awful. Your diplomacy is cowardice. Maybe I don't want to insult him right away, but I feel Eivor would pick this option. I don't think she wants to negotiate with the people who killed her father, right?
Kjotve and his clan will never negotiate with us. They speak the language of war, so we must answer back. I have waited a lifetime to take back the honor that Kjotve took from my family. Now is the time to act. My time to act.
Are you so blinded by vengeance that you cannot see beyond your nose?
Is that all?
I'm at a loss with you, Eivor. When I took you in as my own, never did I imagine such disrespect from the child of Varin. Your father was a fine man. Just and loyal to me, he died bravely so that we might live.
He died a coward, Lord. A fate I will not mirror.
Why do you carry such a useless burden? Let it go. Think only of the days to come, of your future and the victories at hand.
My honor has been stained. Until it's wiped clean, I want nothing else.
I refuse to pick at that wound again. But if there is something that can chase these shadows from your thoughts...
Oh, what's going on?
Sigurd has come! Down at the docks, his ship is here!
Oh, well, I guess saved by the horn. then again, I'm surprised that Eivor was worried about facing the thunder when the king actually seems fairly mild-mannered. I mean, it wasn't really such a terrible conversation just now. But okay, apparently Sigurd has reached the docks, so I suppose we will go and welcome him. We've seen him in our vision. I don't think we've actually seen him for real, except in like the intro.
Hey, careful with that one. Eivor!
Sigurd!
Ah, look at you, blood-soaked drinkard. Have you been worrying without me?
Ah, and you, Solkjord Vikingar. I smell the stink of a dozen kingdoms in your beard.
It's just the start. Randvi, my dear wife. Your husband returns. Bringing gifts and riches to share.
And new friends, I see.
Yes. Basim and Hytham. We met in Miklagard, and they showed me her buried secrets.
We are grateful to Sigurd for his invitation, and eager to pay tribute to your king.
My brother is always very careful with the company he keeps. If you're standing safely beside him, he must like you.
Ah, Eivor. Save the introductions until our bellies are full. I will see my father. Tell him of my time away.
Look at these two guys
This
over
morning
there.
we traded with a ship passing south. They told us Eivor the Wolf-Kissed was captured by Kjotve's men.
They must have cut the tail short. I killed my captors and recovered my crew. For that your father scolded me. You know where I stand, brother. Nothing short of war will dislodge Kjotve from our lands. But he disagrees.
I know. Father thinks too much and acts too little. Today that changes. I promise you. By the winter's end, the name Kjotve the Cruel will be a curse on the lips of a drunken fool.
Alright, he seems to agree with us. But before I continue, a few remarks on some interesting facts here. He mentioned that he returned from Miklagard, which is the Old North name for Constantinople. So back when it was still part of the Eastern Roman Empire or Byzantine Empire. And the Vikings would travel there by boat, obviously, but not, as you might expect, all the way over the ocean around Europe and then through the Strait of Gibraltar, the Mediterranean, and then to the Black Sea. But they would go through the Baltic Sea, then down the Neva River, and then through a network of rivers all the way to the Dnieper River, and then into the Black Sea, and then to Constantinople. The thing about this is there is actually no like one single river that connects the Baltic Sea to the Black Sea. So sometimes they had to tow their boats over land to the next river because there was no like direct connection. So it was quite a journey, but it must have been a profitable journey because it was a very well-established trade route. And while they were going down these rivers, they also settled in various places in what is modern-day Belarus, Ukraine, Russia. And these settlers in like Eastern Europe, the Viking settlers, were usually known as Varangians. And there's a very interesting account made by an Arabic traveler. I'm trying to remember his name. I think Ibn Fadlan, who visited some of these Varangians and who had some very vivid descriptions of some of their practices. So seeing these, well, I guess like Arabian, Persian, or somewhat Middle Eastern people here is probably not as far-fetched because there were contacts between like the Northmen and the Mediterranean world. So I guess that makes sense. And I mean, they clearly look like assassins, right? They have the typical traditional Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 assassin's outfit. And I'm guessing that this is what they're supposed to be. But yeah, let's continue.
My son! Welcome home!
Father.
Tonight we feast and celebrate your return, Sigurd. The tables are laid with barley and lamb, bread and mead.
And no more, I beg you. I want nothing you would not serve a thrall. Let me be the one to honor you. I bring gifts and tales from faraway lands. After 2 winters away, I am full up with both.
Very well, very well. Come inside.
And when we are fat and satisfied, Father, we will talk of Kjotve and his clan, and how we may end their terror, once and for all. He has dogged us too long, shamed us for too many seasons. I know this. Eivor knows this. It ends now.
Yes, of course, when the time is right.
Yeah, the king seems to be more on the careful side of things, apparently.
Through Rusland we barreled down the Volga River, raiding as we went. Shadowy tribes hurling spears at our ship. At Miklagard, we saw men bedecked in riches as vibrant as the Bifrost itself. And these we took for our troubles, of course. We sailed to Rome, then Africa, past oceans of sand, warriors of all colors, and beauty the eyes must weep to behold. And now I have returned, with riches and glory to share with my family, my friends, my eyes-forged Strengir. So take what you desire from my horn. For this is only a taste of things to come. Tomorrow, the Raven clan starts anew.
Skål, Sigurd.
Skål! And you, Eivor!
Skål indeed.
Come. I have something special for you.
Oh, really? Speak to Sigurd. There are others to speak with. Okay, I guess I'll get up. And yeah, I can see a few people I can talk to. I suppose we're going to start by talking to the king over here.
Sigurd has raised the reputation of this clan to new heights, Lord. We could not have asked for a more joyous return.
Oh, but we could have. Had Sigurd spent his last 2 winters here, in Fornburg, defending our lands, we might have been rid of Kjotve by now.
You always said we needed more warriors to fight Kjotve. And for warriors, we need wealth, which Sigurd has brought us.
The wealth he brings will not buy us an army. It only buys us time before our end.
You talk like a man with one foot in Helheim.
Yeah.
Have you no plan of your own to rid this land of our enemy? Will it fall to Sigurd and me?
I do, but it will fall to you and Sigurd to accept it. And I must have your word that you will.
If you so order it, my king, it will be done. You have my axe until the end.
We shall see.
Okay, so apparently he has some kind of plan. He does seem a little bit defeatist, though, does he not? Anyway, let's talk to more people.
Randvi,
Eivor! Have you paid a visit to Valka?
I did.
And?
It is not something I can speak on. I wish to.
I understand.
Your bed will be warm tonight with your husband returned. That must be a good feeling.
It is a different feeling. Warmer, but with less space to stretch my arms and legs.
Are you not happy to see your husband return?
Of course. But it has been so long he seems a stranger to me. 3 winters we are married and he has been away for 2.
Can you not rekindle the flame that once burned hot?
When he crawls into bed to warm me, as you say, it will be with farts and honeyed breath.
We should all be so lucky.
You know, maybe you just need a bigger bed, then you can stretch your legs again. Or maybe just take 2 separate beds. That's an option as well. I like the dialogue in this game so far. Oh, what is this? Oh, I can sit down, which I probably don't want to, right? Instead, let's see if we can talk to more people. Oh, this is one of our visitors.
Hytham, is it?
Yes, and you are Eivor.
I am. I hope this ruckus does not overwhelm you. We tend to drink and talk at equal speed.
Not at all. The wood smoke from your fire pit does sting the eyes, but the warmth is welcome.
Of course. It must be rather warm where you live.
Where I live changes from week to week. But always I am with my mentor, Basim.
Your mentor? For what cause?
A noble one. A cause as true as the world is old. But let us leave it at that for now.
I understand. But if you hope to stay tight-lipped for the rest of the night, keep clear of Tekla's meat.
Ah, thank you for the warning. It will not be a problem.
Alright, yeah, I mean, these are clearly assassins, right? His name is even Hytham, which sounds very similar to Haytham, right? Okay, this is the other visitor, Basim, I suppose.
You're Basim,
You have a good memory.
and you have no mead. Can I fix that?
Sigurd spoke often of you on
I
our
guess he
journey.
doesn't drink alcohol.
Called you his right arm, a celebrated warrior. I am honored to meet you.
Likewise, Basim. And how did you come to meet my brother?
He sat down in Constantinople some months ago to rest and resupply, he told me. But I knew otherwise. Men with eyes that gleam like his are always up to something more. I think he wished to raid the Hagia Sophia.
That sounds right.
I will not bore you with the details of our meeting. But I liked your brother from the first. I saw something in him that captivated me. As if a forgotten memory of an old friendship had suddenly resurfaced.
He has that effect on people. Enjoy your evening, Basim.
Interesting, kinda cryptic, but alright. Is there anyone else we can talk to? Oh, what the hell is going on over here? Why are there enemies? Oh, they're just more of these practice decoys, right? I mean, they're not moving. They're all T-posing. Yeah, I guess they're not actually enemies. They're just puppets. Can we have a dance with these lovely fellas over here? Apparently not. Okay, yeah, it looks like I spoke to everyone except Sigurd, so let's do it.
I thought long and hard on a gift worthy of you.
You have snared my curiosity, brother. What is it?
Not yet. Drinks first.
Right. That's the proper way of
My
thinking.
first night in Fornburg in over 2 winters. It must end with me soaked and wall-eyed, shouting at the shadows of trolls.
And you want me to sail with you on these honey waves?
Yes, you are stuck with me, Dringul. Now drink. Ah, you would put Thor to shame.
I should have gone easy on you. You make everything a challenge. This is strong stuff. Yeah, apparently, you're out of practice, huh?
Forgive me. On your first day back, I should have let you win.
Gods, you should have let me start.
It is good to have you back, Sigurd.
Yes. I've missed this terribly. When I first met Basim, I regaled him with tales of our homeland. And it was then I felt a heart longing to return at once. Come. This brings us to your gift. These excellent men were my shepherds through much of their homeland, the Abbasid Caliphate. They are a clan, not joined by blood, but by a common idea. A brotherhood of shadows executing their own form of justice. In my time with them, they shared many of their most hidden secrets, for which I am grateful. And now, I gift one of these secrets to you.
Oh,
For the finest warrior I know.
it's a hidden blade. Nice. A thing of beauty, it looks harmless. Hytham looks offended. Why would he be offended? it might be offensive to ask this, so maybe I'm just going to compliment the wonderful gift.
Beautiful craftsmanship. What kind of smith makes a weapon like this?
It is less a weapon than a tool. One we have used for centuries to fight injustice and evil.
Mentor, I must protest. This is deeply unorthodox. Our wristblade is a sacred
Do
tool.
not make a fetish
He's offended
of cold
because
metal, Haitham.
they're giving
What
her the
matters is
blade.
the mind of the one who wields it. Please, try it on.
Yeah, I mean, it is interesting that they would just give her that.
The blade should ride on the underside of your arm to conceal it from your target.
I have no wish to hide this, and I would rather not make the same mistake you two have.
Right, back then it still cost you your finger. Yeah, that works
like it.
much better.
This is no mistake. This is a voluntary sacrifice to prove our devotion
Oh,
to
we
good
have
start,
offended him
Eivor.
again, I think.
But you must learn how to use it effectively.
Outside. This is not something for all eyes.
Lead on.
I mean, just wearing the hidden blade on the outside is actually kind of clever. You can keep your finger, and I suppose it's a little bit more honorable, not hiding the blade like an assassin.
This clan of yours, it has a name.
Indeed. But among the tenets of our creed is a vow to never reveal too much to outsiders. In time, you may learn more, but not here, where the walls and trees may have ears.
I look forward to it.
Train with a hidden blade.
Here, let me lead you through our most basic techniques. Wielded with skill and care, our blade delivers a singular killing blow. As you near your target, find your window to strike. Timing is essential.
Assassination. Press F to initiate an assassination when undetected. Alright. Well, I mean, they're just decoys. They're not going to detect me, but I guess we're going to attack from behind, as it is the best.
Nicely done.
I have not seen a blade so sharp.
Some targets are trickier than others. Keep that in mind before you strike.
Heavy targets. Some targets are more resistant than others and cannot be assassinated if their power is overwhelming. Oh, okay, so I can assassinate people now, but just like in previous games, an assassination will not always kill the target.
A decent attempt.
Okay, that just
Take that one down from the ledge.
half of his health. The ledge. One over here. Ledge assassination. Assassinations can be attempted while hanging from a ledge. I think that's all very familiar. No, don't jump down again. Alright, here we go.
A perfect strike.
I mean, like I said, they're just
How
puppets.
about a challenge? Leap down upon that target from above.
Assassinating bundles of straw is not really that challenging. But still, let's complete our training here. Nice.
Just like that.
Okay.
Use your surroundings when possible. Strike from that haystack, for instance.
Oh, haystacks. The return of haystacks. There we go. Yeah, you couldn't hide in haystacks in the previous game for some reason.
That's it.
But now you can.
Mentor, does Eivor intend to join us?
Not that I am aware.
Then why offer her the blade? Surely we have more.
Hytham. Hush.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of strange that they would just
You wield the blade well.
give her this
Just
blade.
leave Eivor to enjoy her gift in peace. Come.
Eivor, let us walk to the docks and take in the night air.
I can't help but wonder if there's some ulterior motive for them giving me this blade. Oh, the puppets have just returned. Okay, I mean, I guess I know how to assassinate people. This is very, very basic stuff, just like we've seen in previous games. From behind, from a bit of cover. Yes. Alright, thank you for this unusual gift.
What do you make of my new friends?
They seem generous and menacing in equal measure.
I know what you mean. And they have learning, too. They wield numbers and writing as if it were magic. Basim has shown me so much about the world, all of which I will share with you when the time is right.
Well, I can't wait. And I hope you do it before we apparently betray you for some reason. Speak to Sigurd at the docks.
Oh, I miss the smell of this land.
Have you returned for good? Or do you mean to join the Shadow Brotherhood?
Leave all that aside, Eivor. Tonight we are family again. The here and now is what matters. Our kinship, our clan,
Being
our
kind
glory.
of evasive, huh?
I missed you, brother. Your clear head and your courage. We have not had enough of both in recent months.
You flatter me, Wolf-Kissed. Keep it up.
So I could see that maybe they want to recruit him for the Brotherhood, but...
From here to Valhalla, I will
agreed.
always be at your side, Sigurd. Always.
This fjord has grown too small to contain me, or I too large. There is so much more beyond these stony fangs that rise around us. England, Ireland, Francia, all greener pastures, ripe for the plucking. Tomorrow, we make new war on Kjotve, and reclaim the lands he took from us. And from there, we build a kingdom for us.
I'm with you.
Sounds good
Only
to me.
say the word.
Good. Get some rest, and return here at first light.
Alright, quest completed. We reunited with Sigurd.
The Northnir have spoken. You will betray
No,
Sigurd.
this is wrong. That cannot be right. Odin fought against his fate. It can be done.
You will betray Sigurd.
Shit. Kjotve's warriors.
Oh dear, did they attack us first before we got to tackle him? Rude awakening. Alright, what exactly am I supposed to do? Eivor and Sigurd bleed Kjotve's lens to draw him to a final fatal showdown. Kill Kjotve's spy. Okay, apparently it's just a spy.
Survey the area soon.
Somewhere over here. And I mean, if it's a spy, I may want to do this stealthily and utilize my new weapon. Okay, here we go. Let's do this.
This one would not have come alone. I should find the others.
I can carry bodies, hide them. I mean, not that I need to at the moment, I guess, because we're not in hostile territory, but yeah, let's do this stealthily. Find and get all of Kjotve's spies. Can I see
Show me
where
what lies
exactly
in it.
they are? Okay, apparently in this general area. Okay, let's go. And I'm guessing there's no enemies in between here and my destination. Okay, now let's be careful.
I have a bad feeling. Just the three of us. We should return to Notfall with our report, while we can.
We can bring Kjotve news of the longships. Or we can wake him with Sigurd Styrbjörnsson's head. Which is better?
All right. When Jot returns, we weigh our next move. But I am not one for sticking around, hear me?
Quit bawling, you baby. They may be drunk, but they're not dead.
Okay, I think we already killed one of them, so there's gotta be 2 more. Whistling, stealthily taking down opponents one at a time can be the best course of action. Reveal nearby enemies using Odin's sight. When in proximity and in a hidden space, attract them using X whistle. Okay, we can whistle again, that's always nice. Okay, we have one target over here. Yeah, don't even have to whistle to get to this one. And the second one is over here. I guess I will try the whistle just to see how it works. And now we will assassinate him.
Sigurd must know about this.
Alright, that worked well enough. Our first proper assassinations. Kjotve's instructions. Tell me what you see and how many. Ships, warrior supplies. Also note visits from Jarls and other important people. Learn what you can and report back to me directly. Kjotve. Yes, clearly they are also planning an attack, so I think diplomacy and negotiation is not going to help anymore. And maybe we just have to launch a preemptive strike here. Anyway, I have to return to Sigurd. Where exactly is he? Somewhere back in the village, presumably. Yeah, I can't just blindly jump down cliffs again. I guess these are more decoys. Yes, they're not moving. They're kind of distracting though. Which I guess is the purpose of decoys. Alright, Sigurd, I have some bad news for you. We have some spies among us.
I speak as your king, Sigurd, not your father. Heed my warnings or be off.
You will be king of nothing if you do not act soon.
Okay, apparently the king is here as well.
We do not have the men to storm Kjotve's fortress. The losses would ruin us.
The losses have ruined us, father. Until we cut off this serpent's head, it will poison us day by day, drop by drop.
The poison has already polluted our waters.
God save all. What happened?
Spies in our camp. 3 men sent by Kjotve to kill us as we slept. I returned the favor.
There, you see? This is what waiting brings. We must answer this insult.
They came from Notfall, that whaling village under Kjotve's control.
We hid him there. Burn it down before Kjotve learns his spies are dead.
He may have sent more. I can search the village while you round up the crew.
No need. I will send Hytham to search the area. You can rely on him while we are away.
We? Do you mean to join us?
I have not been bred for Valhalla like you, but this will be far from my first battle.
I would assume so.
I do not like this, but I will not stop you.
Alright, so I guess we're going to attack.
Do not lead my son into the same storm that follows you.
Well, I mean, I don't intend to, but if there's any truth to that vision, then we might actually get him into trouble. Although, I'm honestly still not entirely sure why the Völva thinks that her vision means that she's going to betray him. I did mention that The vision has some similarities to a story from Norse mythology, specifically Tyr and the Fenris wolf. But, I mean, that's not really a story about betrayal. And if anything, it's the Fenris wolf who's being betrayed, because, you know, the gods lure him out and then capture him. But in that vision, clearly Sigurd had the role of Tyr, if this is supposed to be some kind of parallel, because he lost his arm. So that doesn't really pan out. Unless, of course, you want to interpret the original story in a different way by saying that Tyr wasn't in on the plan, and when he put his hand in Fenrir's mouth, he didn't know that the gods were planning to capture him and that he would lose his arm. In that regard, you could say, well, the gods betrayed him because they attacked the wolf and he lost his arm because of that. I mean, that's not really how the original story is told, but I guess you could kind of see it as a parallel, if that's what they're going for. Or maybe I'm just overanalyzing this, and this is not really supposed to be a parallel at all, and it has nothing to do with that. But yeah, let's see, what are we going to do now? Pillage Kjotve's supplies. Okay, so we're going to attack them. Where exactly do we have to go for this? I mean, this has got to be a little bit further away. Yep, it's all the way over here. Quite a bit away, which means I should probably take a boat. I'm not going to go there on foot, I guess. But maybe before I continue, I want to spend my skill points here. Right, are we going for the backstep or the stomp? Well, I guess at the moment the stomp might be more useful. Let's take this and... Okay, I don't have enough points to get the stomp. Gotta wait for my next level up. Alright. Anyway, let's see, can we just take the boat? What are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, you're just following me. Okay, fair enough. Okay, we can
to the Swan Road.
Take command of this boat. Let's do it.
Warriors! Grengi!
Sail!
When I was away, far from these frozen shores, wondering if I should ever see home again, I grew afraid. Afraid I would not return in time to see Kjotve's end. Afraid I would not see him bleed out like a stuck pig in a drift of snow. But here I am, home in time to join those I have missed, those I love, in this glorious fight. Today we seize Notfall from Kjotve. Tonight his heart will pulse with worry. Tomorrow it will burst from fear. He will beseech the gods for aid, for they will be deaf to his cries. And soon the Raven clan will feast on his dead.
Good speech.
You know these isles best, Wolf-Kissed. Lead us to victory.
I will show the way, but you must lead us there.
Oh, Eivor. I missed having you at my side. How I wished I could have taken you along on my travels.
Styrbjörn did not trust fate with both our lives.
You have no reason to fear. Together, we are unstoppable.
For now, anyway. Okay, so, what's the best way to do this? Let me have a look at the map. I guess I'm just going straight for the settlement in the frontal attack. I mean, I have soldiers with me, so I'm not going to be stealthy. I'm just going to raid the village, right? Sure, let's do it. Skaldic songs and crew stories. While on your ship, you can request a song from your Skald or Bragi, or ask for one of your crew to tell a story. Well, maybe not the right time for that, but it's good to know that I can do that. Alright, I guess this fort over here is our destination. Let's see if we can just anchor somewhere. I mean, there seems to be some kind of anchor spot over here. Okay, here we go. how we do it. Ah, I see we are going to use the raid button. Let's do it. Find and burn the supply wagons. Okay. First, let's maybe kill a few enemies. I mean, this is my first proper battle since my break. I need to get back into this. May as well use my bow and arrow as well a bit, I suppose. Especially against other archers. Okay, now let's see. Where can I find these wagons? I'm not sure if they're marked on my map. I guess I just have to go and look for them. Oh dear, I'm on fire. Is there something I can do about that? I mean, I can heal up, but I would like to put out the fire if possible. Alright. Fire is put out. Now, let's... Oh, you are attacking me from behind. While I'm trying to kill a few archers here. I'm guessing this over here is one of the wagons I'm supposed to destroy. Okay. Let's kill the enemies in the vicinity first. How do I do this? Don't put yourself on fire again. Okay, there we go.
Fire! Fire!
Oh no! I wasn't even that close to it. Come on. How did I put myself on fire again? Alright. Fire is out. Alright, I need to find more of these wagons, I guess. And I gotta be careful, because my health is not doing so well. Alright, I think I found another one. Let's try to kill them from a distance. Here we go. I'm not actually trying to call my raven, I'm just trying to use my Odin's vision to see the enemies. Okay, we have another one over here, and I think I can, like, actually get a torch and maybe just use this to burn the wagon. And this time let's get far away from it. Yeah, this fire actually spreads further than I thought. Okay, we still have some enemies over here. And apparently there's gotta be more wagons around. Okay, I can see one up here. Let's go for that one next.
Watch your backs!
Guess I'm going to use torch again. And let's get far, far away from it. Okay,
Ships are coming!
is this all? There we go. Okay. This was a little bit unusual. And yeah, I definitely need to practice my combat again, because taking a break for so long after the early stages of the game was not such a good idea. Anyway, it looks like we won, and I'm supposed to go and talk to Sigurd now. Of course, while I'm here, I may as well plunder a few things. I mean, That's what you do, right? Let's see, there's something inside this building as far as I can tell. Yep. There we go. And there's something over there as well. I also need to collect a few more cloud berries or something to heal up. Okay, there's something inside this building we can take. There we go. I don't want to upgrade my gear at the moment. Yeah, whatever. Let's go and talk to Sigurd. I will try to collect some more resources later.
Hail, Ravenclan! You reap a bloody harvest.
Who are you, Gester?
Oh, it's him again.
Name yourself.
I know his face. He met with your father not long ago.
I did, indeed. I am Guthorm, uncle to King Harold of the North. I speak for my nephew when there is need.
This is not King Harold's land. Why does he send warriors so far south?
You may ask him yourself, my lord.
Thank you, uncle. And you are Sigurd of the Raven clan, is that right? Son of the wise King Styrbjörn.
I am. And you are standing on his land, King Harold. Land we have reclaimed with blood and steel.
That I see, and I honor it, for I have not come to war against you, but for you, at the request of your father.
The canny wolf. Was this the plan he spoke of?
I offer my support. With my warriors, your Raven clan can take Kjotve's fortress and settle this rivalry for good.
This is good news, Eivor. The Wandering King will tip our fortunes.
Okay, well, that's fairly convenient. We have a common cause. We don't need your man. We probably do. What's in it for you? I mean, that's a good question.
Why risk your men to help us, King? Have you a stake in this fight?
This war between Kjotve's clan and your own has long simmered on my southern border. I wish to see it put to rest. There will be no peace while Kjotve lives. But there is much agreement between your father and me.
This blood feud runs deep, King Harold. We welcome your help, but I must lead the charge.
I see. Is this a question of honor?
It is. Many winters ago, Kjotve broke an oath to our fathers. He betrayed a friendly peace and slaughtered many.
I understand. Sigurd Jarl will lead the assault against Kjotve and his clan. Give him full command of my ships and my warriors. When your victory is in hand, Sigurd, find me at Alrekstadir, and we will celebrate together.
Our men will gather at Florley, near the mouth of the fjord northeast of here. Will you join us?
Hold a moment. You captain our longship, Eivor. Meet us there, and we will claim Kjotve's head for the gods.
Brother, I have waited too many years for this day. When Kjotve stands before us, give me the final blow.
You will have it, Eivor. You deserve it.
Eivor, give us a hand. Harald is generous with his troops. More than I would be.
I cannot fathom his game. He's either a young fool or deceptively wise.
Whatever his reason, I have a good feeling this war is near its end.
Well, it seems that Eivor doesn't really trust our new ally here. Interesting. But okay, I guess we won our first battle here against Kjotve. And since the episode is getting kind of long, I guess I'm going to make a cut here. And I will maybe look around this village off camera a bit and see if I can find some loot, find some cloudberries to replenish my supplies. And then in the next episode we will continue the next quest, which has a rather ominous title, A Cruel Destiny. So I wonder what that's going to be about. But yeah, for now, let's call it a day. As always, thank you for watching and see you again next time.